Let me hug Gengar. Maybe on day 95. But yes, welcome to 94, the day of that. Here on a wonderful Sunday where the Europeans are having their daylight savings end. What, 95? Yes, next time, sure, you can hug a Gengar. I can't hear the music. A priest warlock. A witch! That's what you are, Freshie. You're a witch. Oh god, Niels is jumping in. I need to stop telling you guys that I start the VOD. Every time I start the VOD, you seem to just go off the handle. Did I heal anyone? I did.
2 of those things for just
Chicken. Nobody ever does the 2 real one. Oh yeah, so last time we were here, we were catching all sorts of different fun Pokemon like Phanpy and Skarmory and Larvitar. I should have brought the Larvitar. I could have a... Actually, what level was it? Hold on. What level does Larvitar evolve into Pupitar and then into Tyranitar? I know they're pretty high levels, like in the 40s for, or maybe even 50s for one of them. I don't even know what level I got the Larvitar at. Probably should have checked that. Hi, Persian. But yeah, today we're going to be exploring the rest of the Sevi Islands. And then finally going to go after Mewtwo. What's 49 plus 18? 67. And no, I'm not saying your silly meme. What level? Why is Skarmory here? Wow. What's the drop rate on Sharp Beak? Has any of them else got their things? They're being neuralized. Welcome to the Men in Black. Yeah, no one else has got anything. Play DBD on stream? Wow. Yeah, let me just drop this real quick. Ah, yes. DBD, the game where all VTubers go to eventually perish. I actually used to stream DBD, like every so often. I would mainly stream Killer Perspective, because that's what I usually played. What's the Sevi Islands? The Sevi Islands are kind of like, think of it as like a DLC for Kanto. Slugma, yeah. That's now my cargo. No more Slugma. Yeah, so the Sevi Islands are kind of like a Gen 1 DLC, if you want to think of it that way. Like, you know how like you have definitive editions of like games that include like the DLC in them? It's kind of like that. Just easiest way of explaining it. Because if I go to the town map, you can see here we have normal Kanto here. We have Sevi Islands 1, 2, and 3, 4 and 5, and 6 and 7. We already explored fully this area, so this is the last area to check out. Because I'm not doing Trainer Tower. I refuse to do Trainer Tower. And then we have to go back to, I think it's... Is it 4? No. Which one has it? Is it 3? One of these has the rocket like base in it. I can't remember which one it is, so we'll have to figure that out later. But yeah. Oh boy. Yes, the 6-7 combo was before your time, Freshie. The original 6-7. No, but let's see here. What am I starting with here? Nidoking and Koki. Let me actually bring Scyther into the fold here because I need to level up something that isn't just Koki to level 60. My darling Naya, together we could win.
This what? Ah, the store is open. Now you can
Koki,
spend some of that hard-earned cash you've been saving. Oh, yeah. But beware of the cats by the armory. Those guys are jerks.
Koki! Koki! Why? Why? Koki, why? I mean, thank you, but why? Koki. It was kind of hard to read his name, but yeah. Oh boy, so the audio that plays from that freshie is an unused audio clip from Battle Block Theater, where I think his name is I was gonna say Stantler, but that's not right. Koki, why? I mean, thank you, seriously, thank you, but like, why? I added things like the Flavor Flav clock because I thought that'd be funnier to get, not the actual game. Brother. If you are right, new game. Oh my god. I guess I'll keep you up to date on whenever that arrives. Do you guys want to see me play ZA, or would you rather if I just played it whenever I wanted? Coffee spelled backwards is, okay. Until you have your coffee in the morning, you don't... Oh wow, alright, good joke. Good one. I can't say that. Also, the audio for the throne... I can't believe you conned me into actually putting Z on there. Oh, man. Okay.
Eno coffee spells backward as EFOC. And until I have my coffee in the morning, I don't give EFOC about anything.
Everyone can cuss but me. Oh god. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't expect Koki to just blindside me with the ZA. Lex and I are using Miltank and Tauros. They're using the two cow Pokemon. Yeah, the CTS can say it so perfectly, which is why I didn't say it. I just... Dude, I don't know how to phrase it any other way than just saying that, like, anytime somebody like gives me something, I don't know how to react, because like I feel kind of bad that people give me stuff. I don't know how else to phrase it. Thank you, Koki, for Legend ZA. So Koki bought me Pokemon Legend ZA for the Switch one, because I don't own a Switch 2. Yeah, that's what that noise that came on that you thought was a YouTube video. Poor Scyther. I need to get rid of the Tauros first. Oh, Koki. Oh, get poison pointed, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably try to stream it. What I'll do, because I wanted to change, since we finished Metroid Dread, I wanted to change Saturdays temporarily to Final Fantasy VIII, because we still need to finish that. But I guess depending on when ZA comes in, I will stream that instead. Because I know we're near the end of Disc 3. Wow, they're really focused on Nidoqueen. And since we're so close to the end of Disc 3, I was thinking maybe it'd be a good idea to just try and get as much as that done in a stream. Huh? Oh yeah, Thrash causes confusion. Confused and poisoned. I would just make sure Tauros is at least taking. Never mind. Probably should have focused all my effort on the Milk Tank then. Milk Drink. Does that cure poison? Or is that just heal? Alright. Or Scyther. Dude, this is... Sorry, my commentary is a little off the rails right now. Well, what start am I going to choose? Chikorita. I love Chikorita. Ooh, that's what you get for swaggering me, stupid. Can you get a refund? Nah, I'll probably end up actually being Totodile. Totodile is more useful overall than Chikorita is. But I don't really know much about Tepig, because Tepig's the third one, right? I don't really know much about it because I never played that generation yet. Oh, that's not enough. You got any shiny Tepig before you fell asleep? Oh boy. Ah, oh, nah. Christ. You're gonna make me go through the 1,000 battles now. For this shiny charm. I can't believe you've done this. It's fun. Says the man who stayed up all night. A critical hit. Let's go. If I remember correctly, and this is actually a genuine question, don't crits like ignore boosts, like defense boosts and stuff like that? I seem to have been too careless. Only in Gen 1. Oh, okay. What do you mean? This is Gen 1. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, man. Alright. Tanabe Key? What is this? Do I have to get every one of these into like the slots? So a soft puzzle? Yeah, what? Zelda in my Pokemon game? Oh, there's no Pokemon counters in here either, which is good, I suppose. Also, I did this wrong already. I need to push the bottom ones, not the top ones. Dude, like, the puzzles like this remind me of Oracle of Ages and Seasons. I love this game so much. Ooh, actually. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. They made this actually like a little less brain dead than I thought they were trying to make it. Yeah. Okay. This is not as brain dead as I thought they were going to make it. Nice, actually. I enjoy puzzles that actually circumvent what I'm expecting. It's still easy. I just wasn't expecting it to actually not be brain dead. wonder what the reward for this is. Probably just a Pokeball. I got you. Do you even own a Switch, Cat? A mysterious rumble echoed somewhere far away. Do you even own a Switch, Cat? The Switch 2ZA bundle. Oh boy. You have a rare limited collector's edition Switch. You'll even know it's also probably still sealed in the box if that's the case. You and your rare collectibles never see the light of day. Alright. Yeah, passed since like 2018. I don't even remember when I got this one. I think I got this one that I'm using currently, the one we were playing Metro Dread on yesterday. I think it's 2019? I don't exactly remember when. I've had this one for a while. And then after a bit of time, I eventually got my cat her own, like, Animal Crossing, like, New Horizons one. December 7th, 2018. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what? True about oneself is certainly not a bad thing, but it's also not bad to aim for the top of the partner. Even Bruno, he trained with a fellow by the name of Brawly before. Like, it's just a funny way of spelling, like, Broly from, like, Dragon Ball. December 7th, 2018. Oh, so I'm not the only one who keeps the receipts. Yay! It's the Super Smash Switch with all the iconography on it? Ooh. I work to protect the environment. In turn, nature protects me. Alright. Just a ranger. Of course it is. Wait, the other ones had ranger outfits. Anyway, Jackson. No, you got when the game release was pre-ordered and shipped. Oh. Yeah, I wish I would have got a Switch sooner. Like, there's a lot of really good Switch games that I wish I could have got to play, like, sooner before everything kind of got, like, tight with money. Play Astral Chain? I might own that, actually. Astral Chain was a game that I, like, kept seeing and wanted to play, but never got a chance to. And so maybe I got the game? Hold on. Let me see what games are in my, my desk over here. Let's type in Breath of the Wild and Sword and Necron. Assuming everything's catch on it. Let's see what's in here. The World Ends With You, Mega Man Zero ZX, and New Horizons. That's Cat's game, I don't know why I have that. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Super Mario Party, the Toho Burst Battle game, and Pokémon Tournament. I know we have more games, but I don't know if we have them in like. Then again, maybe I was thinking of playing Astral Chain with Xbox, maybe? It's on Xbox too, isn't it? I can't get these back in. All the Wii U games are getting in the way. Oh, dude, I love Pokémon Tournament. It's such a fun game. I need to play it. Ah, all the stuff. From the studio that did Nier Automata. I mean, you don't have to give it to me to play. I've been playing for it. I can put at least, like, light novels and PS2 games back in here. The drawer that I have to my is so cool. Alright. Alright. Where are they all at? Oh yeah, Tangela. Of course, the full restore. Can we just play Koki on stream? Sure he has buttons? Yeah, sure. Koki, we need to stop by so I can play with your buttons. Button up tops. Button up shirts is what I was gonna say. Are fun to fix. Of course. Confirmed down to Cookie's joysticks. He is an arcade machine. You know how many games he has? He is a machine of arcade. That's exactly what. You know, I can't help but think that button, Koki, every time I see it's just a self-destruct button. Like every time. No fails or anything. Just constant self-destructing. I don't think one defense stat increase is going to help against a super effective stat move. Executor. Alolan? It's half dragon now? Oh wow, Reflect actually is helping against this Executor. Okay. A +1 in this economy? Let's see if Scyther can get away with it. Where's the +1? I know Executor is only grass, it's not psychic grass, but I'm hoping that the wing attack will help. Brother. Low roll. Let me with 1. Supposed to leave me with 9, not just one shot me. Alright, Kaku. What is this, a fish?
Kill.
Where'd the second one come from? Oh, because she did the emote. Wow. Or not the on-screen celebration. Oh, I'm asleep. Song of my people. There you go, there's your 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a good thing I got a second. There's a baby sips? No, I had to finish the can.
Oh shit, this truck is falling on me. Oh god, it's gonna crush my face. I'm gonna punch it. Oh shit, oh god, my face is hurting. Oh god, this thing's getting closer. I can't stop it. Oh god, the truck's gonna crash. Oh shit, god.
Come on, Dio, why are you doing this to me? Stop crushing with the roller roller.
Oh god,
I'm gonna sleep out it.
Oh shit, go there, get a little.
I check myself. Alright. It takes you that many sips to finish a cans? No! I was drinking on it a little bit before I actually started. I think Koki made me do 5, and then now Neil's doing 5, so I need to actually open this other can. I come prepared. Hi, cat. Char char. Oh, yeah, I'm asleep. Distracted me long enough. I forgot about that. 1. 2. What's my other hand doing? 3. 4. And 5. Bringing it. Huh? Listen, you guys can do whatever you want. if you want to take the still frame of that, be my guest. You have my permission. It does not bother me. What? Showtails. I can't move that much, Koki. Oh, look, they're in the background. Just see them waving? They're waving. It's not that kind of stream. Nor can I do that. Those shoes you have on are pretty snazzy. Thank you. I got them from my mom. Ranger Caitlin, huh? What a chancey. What a chance encounter this is. Yo, can I get 10% freeze, please? So whenever I get down to, like, red health, it'll immediately just full restore. Oh, here we go. I figured. What's everything bombing me? That wasn't even a crit. Wait, I thought... Does Chance just have really high special defense? I thought it had good physical and special defense. Or am I thinking of Blitzy? Blitzy, Jesus. Blissey. Like, it did more damage that time. Chansey's built different, apparently. Imagine just eating your own egg to heal. Right, 2 stages of evasiveness. 3 stages of evasiveness. Great. On the bright side, though, if I can get this body slam to hit... Never mind. Alright, cool, we're good. Yo, you're hot stuff in spite of your cute looks. What? I'm a child. Leave me alone. Chansey is better. That's why I won. Dude, why are there so many trainers? I should have brought the Tyranitar. Nom. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, you want to fight? It doesn't matter if you happen to have the strongest Pokemon. It doesn't mean a thing if you don't know how to use them properly. Sure.
Pepsi.
You got what? You got what, Cat? Tamer Evan. Hey, buddy, you might want to put that whip away. Hit that time string. He's holding an ice cream cone and a whip. This should take care of you. You got your hair done? Aw. Did you do it yourself, or did you go to a stylist? Why do I feel like this is going to be the worst photo I've ever seen? It's been an arm and a leg? Oh. Oh, that is nice. I was expecting you to, like, honestly send me, like, a meme image, and it was just going to be, like, an orangutan or something. But she did some extra, so you gave her a nice tip. Aw. Yeah, that looks nice. Hi, Lavender. Char. Brett, really? You're gonna go to sleep? I just hit you one time. How is Miss Lavender today? So, out of curiosity, Kat, did you do it like for like an event, or did you just want to get your hair done? Just wanted to get it done. Used to always get it done. Oh, okay. You're eepy. Compared to, hey, maybe you should go take a nap, Lavender. Yeah, whenever I was younger, I got my hair dyed like a few times, both professionally and by my sister. But like, I never really did hairstyles too much. I did one hairstyle, and as much as I loved it, it looked stupid. Poison point. My only hope is the body slam paralysis, it gets paralyzed. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, I've had my hair dyed all sorts of different colors. I've had so my natural hair color is brown. So I've had it blonde, I've had it red. I have tried to have blue in it, but that didn't last long, and it was hard to see. Just like how it's hard to hear through the sea of Yoshi. My natural hair color is a B. Yeah. I hate that anytime you want to do any kind of like lighter color than brown, you have to like bleach the hair. Which is why I've only went with a lighter color once. And really, it's not that I went for it, it's that my sister was like, hey, you want to see what blonde looks like on you? And I went, sure, why not? The live stream, your legs are still tired, and you just woke up. Whenever Kat and I have went on hikes, like for the past 2 weeks, it sucks. The first time we went for like 3 hours. The second time we went for like 5 hours, but we walked 7 miles. I hated it. Not you, the other, my cat. Imagine getting your hair done just to go hiking. On a 7-mile hike. Yeah, I'm gonna go on this hike, but I'm gonna look gorgeous doing it. Everybody seems to be having 3 watch streaks. Why did my cat take a hike? Because I told her she needed to take a hike. Get out. No, we want to get out of the house more and like just like do more stuff. We actually used to go to the park and play like badminton or what's it called? The one with the birdie. Is that still badminton? I can't remember. They had a tennis court there we'd play. Sometimes we play basketball with each other. Why is Dante Dante? Because me is stupid and I like me as me. You'll tell PETA? You're gonna tell PETA that I have 6 cats in my house, 4 of which I'm trying to get adopted? Oh boy. Please don't slurp all over the screen. Now, why would I want to avoid the fight with this trainer? This feels like oddly specific. It just reminds me of the Lickitung minigame from Stadium. Oh, so you're not avoiding the fight with her, you're just getting inside him. Okay. Also, why are you making pancakes with a knife? You should be using a spatula, like Sponge Man. Level 30 Geodude. Interesting. Hi, Alexis. How are you doing today? Or, Hand. Hi. King's Rock. That does, what, flinching? As well as helping to evolve into Slowking, right? Yeah. Right. So it's like a Razor Claw. Go at me. I am doing good. Like this lady I'm about to battle, my condition's in top form. I'm doing great. I'm beat bopping to the Pokemon music. Alright, mate. You're fighting. So I need body slam now. Do not have rage, do not have revenge. Alright, 48 damage. Second today, I'm going to try to, yeah, I'm gonna try and get to Mewtwo. I just wanted to finish the Sevi Islands up before I went to go hunt Mewtwo. 53. Hitmontop, huh? Alright. Dude, Hitmontop is such a weird Pokemon to like try and evolve into. You're stuck at Mareep at 3,000 encounters. Hey, you'll get there in no time. You'll get there in no time, Alexis. Get the electric sheep that, you know, robots think of. Or, sorry, dream of. You try to use quick attack? You got this. Counter, of course. Can't counter whenever you're done, though. Get out of here. And I'm gonna choke my what? Alright. He has the WWE champion here. Look at that belt. Cross chop. It's a lot of damage for being not effective. But now you're farming hard to get your Eevee shiny in PokeMMO. Are you going to try and stick with Eevee itself, or are you going to use, like, which evolution are you going to go for if it's not just Eevee? Bow, dow, 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 bow, dow, bow. 1 in 30,000, here we go. Yeah. Just Eevee? Well, maybe you and Niels can race in Pokemon to see who gets a shiny Eevee first. Ah, something's not right. He also loves not shiny hunt in PokeMMO. Me, I'm too scared. I already have the 1 in 30,000 odds in this game, so. You look strong. Let me battle you, please. Are you a cool kid or a ranger? You're a cool trainer, okay. Leroy Jenkins. There. Well, this is not a good matchup for Scyther. I do not have any moves for you. What level are you? 47. What are the odds Krabby can take on a Rhydon? Oh, this is such a bad matchup. You have to catch 6,000 Dittos. What? Why do you have to catch 6,000 Dittos? I gotta get lucky with crits or something. How are you lowering my speed? Oh yeah, I guess I am still faster, aren't I? When you breed in PokeMMO, Ditto disappears. Weird. The male always disappears. That's... I get why, but that's so silly. No, not Pidgey. I wanted Krabby. Dang it. I was just hoping I could be faster. Chickling Yoshi. God, this is...
Pepsi.
Alright, I gotta revive into Nidoqueen. I don't think I have another max revive, do I? I don't. Do you go back to bed? That depends. What if I get the Mewtwo? You're gonna miss out on the Mewtwo. Oh my god. Alright, I sacrificed the Pidgey to swap cleanly into a Nidoqueen at half health. Or try and stay up. I mean, are you doing anything tomorrow? What if I don't get a Mewtwo? Then you were here to see me not get a Mewtwo and can make fun of me. The one time I need Blizzard to work. You stream from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. and you wake up at 4 for work. Jeez, that's the game plan. Maybe you should sleep. Slow, bro. Now would be the time to bring Koki back in. I thought about thundering instead, but I didn't want to miss. Ursaring, so what, normal, right? I'll just leave it in. We'll try thundering. Ooh. Clean. Yeah, right, you use that 3 thunder energy and then discard it. 2025, that's what year it is. We spent like 10 million on Akaso and Acopio balls and 4 million for 20+% shiny rate, so 6,000 encounters over 24. Should I still get it? Yes. No copium. You don't, I will say, I'm not going to say shiny luck towards you, like from my perspective, because my shiny luck sucks. My most recent shiny is an Articuno that essentially was approaching Pokemon MMO odds. It was at 23,395. Oh, they're static. It's okay. I'll see you, Koki. Oh, you actually lived. That crit. You know what? That crit was needed to kill. Bird. Oh, 7's in chat for Koki. Brother, can you miss or... Oh, I don't know. Paralyze? You know what? Here. We'll give you guys a raffle, because why not? Dude. Does he bunch have 100% accuracy? Crit. Why did this on Let's Go Eevee? Because I do not own Let's Go Eevee. Oh, now you get paralyzed. Let me guess, it's going to confuse. What a surprise. I'm going to hit myself 3 times and die and white out. Congrats, Lavender. And let me guess, reversal, full restore. Forgot about that. You didn't use it earlier. I'm still confused. About I was going to get confused 3 times. I know I'm going to get Dizzy Punched, crit, and then it's going to also still confuse. Dude, Dizzy Punch has to be like the worst, like, thing ever. I don't have a berry for it. 10 HP. Wow. 3 damage on a reversal. I am so mad. I am so mad. Hi, Koki. Char Char. This battle is so stupid. Oh, there's still one more. This is gonna go very weird. What does it have? It's a fighting type. What is Scyther's typing? Grass flying? I probably should just do it on Pidgeot. However, what is level 48? Like I said, you're grass, aren't you? Grass flying, you're bug flying actually, so you're 4 times resistance towards fighting. You're also higher level. You also have wing attack. Wow. That's AI right there for you, knowing how much health I have. This fight's been so stupid. Get out of here, Leroy. God. That was so brutal for no reason. Oh, you know what? Hold on. You know what? Never mind. I changed my mind. I was gonna be like, yeah, I could probably make it to that door, but I don't want to. I'm not risking that. No. No. I'm not risking silliness like that. Good gracious. Good golly. Hold on a sec. Let me check something here. Hold on. I'm curious as to why the emails are happening the way that they are. I wonder how that works. Huh. Hey, Coke, I'm gonna DM you something kind of funny that happened in my email. Where are you? Have fun with that image. Do 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 do. 106 Pokedex. Yeah, I know, right? I wonder why, Cookie. So what does that do then? Like if that happens, does it just not do it? Vero. Actually, training here probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Walking is supposed to decrease the chances of Pokemon running into me. Not the other way around. In the same grass. Hey, Skymery, what's up, buddy? Gotta love steel flying. Really don't think you'd refund it? I was given the best possible education to become this strong. I don't want to lose to anyone. I mean, you could see if it's still on the website, Koki. Version's not faster? What? Isn't like Persian's whole thing that it's fast because an OG Gen 1 slash would always crit because it's based on the speed value? The higher your speed, the more likely you were to crit. And Persian was like the perfect thing to like do that with. Alright, Dugong. Go to stick with Body Slam. Yeah, the ground's gonna suck on that. Icy Wind, huh? Why would you not just use Ice Beam again? Trying to lower my speed, I guess? And full restore again. Hyper Potion, actually, never mind. It's wild that even at level 53, I don't have 200 health yet. Lamb, 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 lamb. Silly. Should be able to kill it, right? Ninetales, fire. Lavender, please. Is that a shiny Lickitung, by the way? Like a shiny Lickitung golden? Gotcha. Okay, another fire type. Are you also going to be using flamethrower? Takedown. I can't tell if you're going to sleep or just getting cozy, Lavender. Oh, Rapidash has a ground attack, doesn't it? Never mind. Level 60. Our first level 60 Pokemon. Girafarig, okay. The normal type Girafarig. See ya. Thank you. I feel like I've been set free by losing to you. No one's ever said thank you for you know, someone else winning. What's this? A Lucky Punch? What? A glove that is held by a Chansey. It raises Chansey's critical hit ratio. Interesting. Why does that heal me? There, you're all chipper now. Lucky. Why does that heal me? Alright. I mean, I had the chance of getting 2 here if I avoided the cool trainer there, but I didn't want to take the chance because I definitely would have lost that with only a Scyther. Heal you instead, but you're at full. Savant Canyon, Tanabe Ruins ahead. Your legs are sore? Well, if you ask politely, I'm sure Koki will rub them for you. Delford Chamber. Is this unknown? Is this where unknown are? Of course it's the letter J. In Platinum, I haven't the entire unknown in a box all to themselves. A through Z, exclamation and question mark. I'm not gonna do that in this game again. Unknown's data was added. Unknown, the symbol Pokemon. Its flat, thin body, is always stuck on walls. Its shape appear to have some meaning. Get them all in shiny. Is that all that's here? Is this just an unknown slot or spot? All right, now we have the letter P. You do know that whenever we get to actually, like, when we're going to be hunting the unknown, we're going to be shiny hunting the letters I and V, right? Or I or V. E. Alright, so that's all that is, I guess. Krabby. Do you know anything about this stone chamber? I do not. Oh, does each one have different unknown letters? Ruined Maniac sends out an Onyx. Playing Warframe right now, and apparently there's a frame called Dante. Is there really? Your name starts with I. Is your name Icarus? Of course I missed. How do I miss a giant snake with What is happening? Oh, what is happening? I've played Warframe. I do not remember a Dante frame. Ithaca. Your name's Ithaca. How do I poison a rock? Yum. So Dante in Warframe, seeker of knowledge, keeper of history, daring researcher of Lavarian lore. Dante composes arcane tales to support allies and devastate enemies. Wow, I look like a dweeb. I look like I belong in a library. Why cold? Cold's the best. What do you mean? That wasn't called for. You didn't have to be so rough. It was 6 degrees earlier. It's now 10 degrees Celsius, by the way. Look at you, Koki. You got 2 women swooning over you. The letter F. Oh, please tell me the letter U is here. Wow. We'll get one more unknown here. It's the letter. Oh God, what are you? Q? No. Yes. Y? Ha. This is one of those weird ones I don't remember the letter of. What letter is this one? It's not L. I don't think it's Y. It might be Z. Unknown always messed me up, like with some other letters. I recognize most of them, but some of them, like this one, I don't actively remember. I feel like I'm listening to a bassoon. It's G? You know what? Sure. Whoop, that's an H. Grabby. We'll catch it. 2 unknown from each of the chambers. Oh. Oh. The name of the chamber is the letters you can get. Right, this is the letter Y. And definitely not the letter V. Never mind. I wanted to get a second one there. Why is it called the Rixie Chamber then? Because that definitely was not a Y. And this is a W. Alright, so maybe it has nothing to do with the chamber names. For whatever reason. Koki, you need to just get Cat and Lavender in the same bed. They both want cuddles, apparently. Listen, the more people in a bed, the warmer it gets, right? Grabby. Oh, is this the last one? Okay. And this is the Viopolis chamber. Alright. But I asked nicely. Yeah, Kai just demanded it. This is... Is this Z? It's facing the direction of Z. I don't think it's S. I find it amusing that all but the first unknown have been super easy to catch. The bassoon is wild in the background. Oh, nope. We're not doing 2 Z's. Sorry, unknown. We're not doing 2 Z's. Alright. We are not doing 3 Z's. This is not Zenless Zone Zero. Alright. Is there only Z's in this specific chamber? 5th time's the charm. Alright, there appear to be only Z's in this chamber. Is there only Z's in this chamber? Ooh. Trying to figure out which one's in what. Let's see here. They're just called the Tanabe Chambers, which sucks. It doesn't tell me which one to wear. Hi, Mass Char Char. How are you? Can I just get an idea on which is what where? Boo doo 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 doo. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. Since apparently none of them have them listed on which is in what. Another Z. All right, I think it's only Z's here. Good. How are y'all? I'm good. I am having a good. We've been trying to tie up the Sevi Islands here, and it really shouldn't be too much longer. Tentacle. We have one more thing to check out on this island, quote unquote. I love the little step sounds. Why are there trainers here? Can't I go 2 feet without there being a trainer somewhere? Clifford, the big red dog, is teaching me how to paint. Smeargle user. Wow. Good flinch. Fake out. Quick attack and extreme speed. What a series of attacks. We might get in trouble for being noisy here. There's nobody nearby, what do you mean? Today, in addition to our lesson, we came to see the chamber. Gentleman Clifford. Sending out to the Marowak. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when you miss the first blizzard of the season. Dude, I cannot wait for winter to come along. I love winter so much. I love the cold. I love the snow. Ah, yes. Gentleman Clifford sends out a gold duck. Why cold? Because cold nice. If you get cold, you can do more to get, you know, warm. But if too warm, there's only so much you can take off. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take off, like, once you take off all your clothes, like, what more is there to getting cool while you're hot? My, how extraordinary. Alright, see what 2? The Weepeth? Weepth. The Weepth Chamber. Take off your skin, duh. The letter N. Cold means a warm blanket burrito cuddles. See, she gets it. The lady of the chat gets it. Alright. It doesn't affect me. That means that this letter N's hidden... Was it hidden power? Is either steel or electric. For the nice no collection. Today's program is brought to you in part by our sponsor, the letter N. Hi, Nils. All right. Third try. All right, it seems we have a sideways Z kind of situation going on here, inside the Weepth chamber. If I leave and come back in, will it change? Will it randomize the unknown I find? Yes, it's now the S. It's doing a little jig. Na 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 na. All right. Not very effective. So what's not very effective against steel and ground? Normal, right? Ground resist normal? Question mark. Could have also been bug. Could have been fighting. All right, we got our second. Yeah, getting jiggy with it. The famous Will Smith song. William Smith. I adore you all. The Lip 2 chamber. The letter D. The letter D is brought to you by Dante. You guys tired of hearing the bassoon yet? We got a lot of space on box 8. Alright, their second letter of the chamber is... the letter D. Why is it always one letter? There we go. The letter H. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Doesn't affect me. It's either, what did I say? It's either steel or electric. I kind of wish Hidden Power would at least tell you what element it is. Kind of like Arceus does when you use the when you use Judgment with his funny plate. All right, DH are 2 letters there. A mystic Pokemon is said to sleep inside here. A mystic Pokemon? There's only a handful of those. Benjamin. Oh, please self-destruct. Do me the solid and self-destruct. Yo, why is there a Pepe face on a pumpkin? Thanks for coming, Geodude. Now a Graveler. Is the third one going to be Golem? Oh, wow, the same bot twice. Why? Every time! Oh, I don't even get to see what the next Pokemon is? Well, if it's Golem, I'm gonna want a Krabby. Really? Just make it a Golem! Dang it. Alright, now it's for Pidgey to try and get away with Fly. Dang it. Now we have a problem. Why do I have 3 things that are weak to rock? The fact that Rock Blast is a hitting attack like this, and it can be super effective the entire time and have individual crits is so silly. It's like, why does Fury attack not get that same treatment? Because it's a normal attack. It could have just done Rock there the first time in taking care of the Pidgeot. Self-destruct. Rock throw. Rocks. Good thing I'm out of the ground. That's probably gonna kill. Of course it is. Well, this is absolutely a wild make or break situation. Okay. Alright. Cookie with the win. I'm not much good in battle, says the man with 2 Gravelers. Was it Moonian Chamber? Monian? Letter A. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh. Ah! You've already had the letter A. And we've already had the letter H, so we can't have A. Well, I guess we can't have H, you know what I mean? What? Maybe going outside really does not reset the letters. Or maybe it does and it's got really bad RNG for having the A happen again. How does unknown work with eggs, by the way? Does it just hatch a random letter? Or can you not hunt unknown with eggs? Brother. Okay, I guess I'm only getting A's here, so I guess I'll just leave. All right, so I guess we're done here. We are done in Island, whatever this is. I just don't remember where the rocket base is. That's the main problem here now. Also, if I'm gonna have 3 things that are weak to rock, I should probably change out one of those for Gyarados. Like Pidgeot. Sorry, Pidgeot. You're still a fan favorite of mine. Back to this box. Do I have a box dedicated to just... No, I could probably do this one as the unknown box. Well, I'm not really going to be hunting on the unknowns again. Not unless you guys really actually want me to get them all for some silly reason, even though we're going to be hunting them in Gen 2. Was it... I want to say it was 4 Island, but I don't know. It might have been 3. Okay, it wasn't this one, because this is where I fought with, Lorelei. Okay, let's try 3. Do-do-do-do. I don't think it's 3 either. What island was the rocket base on? Because it was off to the right. Maybe it was 5. I think it was this one. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, we finally found out where we need to be. Krabby. I probably should honestly get Krabby leveled up to Kingler. Kingler's a good Pokemon. All right, the 2 passwords. I remember the Chansey one, but I don't remember what the first one was. Goldeen, that's what it was. The warehouse store is opened. All right, the Rocket Warehouse, the last stop of our Sevi Island exploration. Why not? An upgrade for Porygon? What could this machine be? Dun, 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 dun. Bow, dow, 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 dow. Oh, now your Pokemon look strong. You were willing to sell them? Oh, you wanted to battle. Houndour. Oh, we're leading into the Rocket League in... A Rocket League? See Rocket in Gen 2 having, like, Houndours. And was it Golbats? No. Not Noctowl. What is it? Murkrow? They use the dark Pokemon. Krabby went from level 10 to level 12 in one fight. Vice Grip already? Oh yeah, sure. Let's delete a move. Oh man. I can't decide which move to get rid of. Oh, but too much. HM moves really are not that bad, like attack-wise. Pearl, alright. Great Mother of Pearl. All right, we have now we have a big pearl. All right. Oh my god, Diamond and Pearl just mentioned early in the series. Actually, I wonder if that was the actual way I was supposed to go. Is that one there? It probably is. Which means I need to actually reset the area then. Not reset it, but... Did you come here knowing it's Team Rocket's warehouse? Of course. I'm a Team Rocket buster. Moonshot. I didn't want to use Spy, I wanted to use Body Slam. Try this again. No busting allowed. I'll do what I want. Interesting. Unless it's Ghost. Let me check something real quick. Another Machapa. No, it won't change. Yeah, so how is this working? Hold on. Let me look at my phone. I'm trying to figure something out. Ugh, submission. Oh, Koki, are you still listening? I figured out why it is that that one message came up. I figured out why. I figured out exactly why. So it's something I have to do. I guess I could do it like right now. It's just hard to do that while I'm trying to focus on this as well. But it's a very simple fix. Yeah. I can fix it, yeah. Yeah, it's a very simple fix. I didn't realize it wouldn't work. I thought because of me linking with my Twitch it would know the information it needs, but I guess not. What do you think you're doing? I'm winning. Wait, so what does this one lead to? Wait, what is the point of... There's no point in going up there, because then you should get sit down to down here anyway. And there's no point to going to this one, because you get sent down essentially back to the beginning, so I guess I'll just go here. Oh, no, I see now. Never mind. There we go. So what's this? TM36 is Sludge Bomb. Do you think he wants to fight? I got word about you from the others, but there's no way a kid like you know our boss, Giovanni. Giovanni? Here? Hypno, huh? Well, Hypno, say hello to Nido Queen. Wow. Wow. Anytime, honestly, anytime the lamp's going up, I can't hear. Time to make dinner. All right, have fun, Niels. Let me know what you make later.
Pepsi.
Oh, he's making Pepsi? Let's see here. Down, 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 down. Krabby's trying to learn Harden? No. Alright. So let me go back to this. Oops. There we go. Okay. It's wild that my attack is increased by so much and I'm still not doing anything more. Because I'm pretty sure you swaggered me earlier, didn't it? I've never seen that attack before. Alright. Or I guess it's not really an attack, but... Okay. Alright, Koki, I think I fixed it. Like... It says queued, so I think that means it's good, right? $12.17. You don't know? Don't you dare laugh. Shut up, grunt. Do you not use Throne that much either? I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I am told. Okay, well it no longer says issue. You only got a payment receipt? Gotcha. Do you want a thank you message? As money was gone. Would you like a thank you message as well, or is me freaking out in here good enough for you? But yeah, it's good. It's good. It said issue before, and now it says queued since I fixed the issue. So we should be Gucci. It did say that if I couldn't resolve the issue, I could just refund you the money, but I think I solved the issue. Krabby. Arbok. Alright, Intimidate. That's gonna suck for the purposes of Dig. That's also going to suck for the purposes of Dig. Oof. God. Earthquake on Dig is so unforgiving. The multiplier on the damage for Earthquake on Dig, or in the ground, like, Dig enemies is so wild. Also, why is why is Earthquake so strong? Like, it's so strong. Of course, Hyper Potion. It's cold, you're hungry, and AP. Why do you not have, like, I know that, like, places don't have, like, AC, but do you guys really not have heating either? You're hungry? Go to McDonald's. Vileplume. I don't have fire, but I do have a Scyther. And your EP? I told you to go to sleep, Koki. McDonald's is 40 minutes away. Is there anything else that you could like DoorDash? Do you have anything in the house? Dear Lord. No, Koki. You gotta buy groceries for me. I'm shattered. 3, 4, 5, 6, huh? You're doing things according to your beliefs and morals. I understand now. I made it so you can come back in through here. Why don't you go get rested and refreshed for what lies ahead? The admin after me outranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. Oh. Alright, I'll go do that then. And you know what? I will bring another Pokemon. Can't stream if you're hungry? Exactly. You gotta have the nom-noms. Okay, if we are going to be having a tough fight, I want to bring the Mons. However, I don't know where... There you are. If we're going to be having a fight, I'm going to bring it. I will be back with you in a minute. You have someone making you poached eggs? Is it Niels? Ba-da-ba-ba. Refer it. Oh, actually, I probably could use like a high level like Pokemon just to get Nidoqueen up to 55. Like a Pidgey, you know, a high level Pidgey. Am I doing anything for Halloween? I am. I will be going down to an amusement park to celebrate Cat and I's anniversary. Because our anniversary is Halloween itself. What is everybody's? All right. Yeah, this will be our 3rd year in a row that we're going. It's just like a fun time to like, you know, just spend together. Because she likes the aesthetic of Halloween, not necessarily the scary part of it, because she's a little scaredy cat. But I like all things Halloween, like horror and scary and everything. So it's kind of like a nice, it's like a nice, little thing for us. That's quite enough of you playing the hero, kid. Spreading lies about how Team Rocket has disbanded. It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. And now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. He just punches me. We don't even go into a Pokemon battle. We just fight. Team Rocket admin with 3 Pokemon. Like I said, if this is going to be a hard fight, I want to have all the Pokemon I can here. A Golbat? Alright. That won't be hard to take care of. Air Cutter, huh? Okay, what's your second Pokemon? Wheezing. So another poison type, but this one has levitate. So I cannot use dig. Of course I missed. Of course I miss. Because little did you know that Wheezing actually constantly has a +6 smog on it. All that for 3 mist blizzards for a third of its health. Oh, and a burn. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna suck. Wheezing with its type coverage moves. Okay, Hyper Potion, not a full restore. Alright. However, I'm about to absolutely just throw Charizard to the wall here. Sorry, Charizard. Houndoom. Well, time for Gyarados. Doesn't Houndoom also have Intimidate? I guess not. Crunch. Alright, special defense. Brother. Thank you. Wow, okay. That's just insult to injury. You know what? Show you a fire move. Ah, you were too strong. That's Giovanni's badge. So it's true. Team Rocket really has disbanded? What? We will abandon this. What does me having the Earth badge have anything to do with the fact that, like, Team Rocket's disbanded? We will abandon this warehouse, but don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I will find Giovanni, and by the way, I say his name ironically like that. And I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. Until then, farewell. Yeah, Giovanni. A report with graphs and taxes on the PC monitor. The influence of magnetic waves on Pokemon evolution, like Nosepass. It's too difficult to understand. Ooh, a scientist. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Okay. I almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. Then you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. Is this scientist going to be even harder to beat than the admin? Scientist Gideon. He has 5 Pokemon. Alright. Scyther. This is not a good thing for me to be fighting with. Really? Really? He's done sciencing. Yeah, he's going to be catching these hands. He's no longer a scientist, he's now an MMAist. Yo, can you use, like, explosion? Oh, that also works too. Never mind. Magnemite. I think Magnemite is actually still electric, unlike Voltorb and Electrode. So this shouldn't do much. Yep. Alright. Why? What is this Magnemite I'm fighting? Swift, Thunder Wave, Screech. Also, why is Scyther constantly getting paralyzed? I think Scyther is probably the most paralyzed Pokemon I've had this entire time. And then Porygon. Porygon is just... Ooh, is it normal or is it psychic? Trace my Blaze. What does Blaze do again? It increases fire attacks in a pinch, right? Yeah, okay. Is a tri-attack gonna go hard? Kinda, not really. Cool. Oh, Blast Burn crit. Ah, darn. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kid. If I can't sell it, it's worthless. Go ahead, take it. Thanks. I mean, you could just give it to me to begin with. We could avoid this whole mess. What do you want now? Go on, get lost. Leave me be. I didn't... that fight with the rockets were a lot easier than I thought they were going to be. Well, specifically the admin. It was a lot easier than I thought he'd be. The Houndoom, though, sucked. Alright, so now we can go deal with the Sapphire on, what, one island? And then we can go after Mewtwo. As soon as I remember how to deal with Mewtwo. Wop, 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 wop. I'm glad that in the future games you don't... Oh, I say future games. I'm glad that in Scarlet and Violet that you don't have to deal with HMs anymore. Where am I going? Having to deal with HMs is like one of the worst things ever. Okay, buddy. Here's the Sapphire, the last of the gems that you needed. So this is the gem that forms a pair with the Ruby. Dante, you've gone through a lot to get this set, didn't you? You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Please give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it! I linked up with Lynette. Dante, I did it! I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Wow, the network machine is fully operational. Dante, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. Now I can trade between this and, the other Gen 3 games. I'm not crying. That's enough about me. Dante, you're going to keep looking for exotic Pokemon, right? I wish you the best of luck. Link established to the Kanto and Hoenn regions. Let's go. Now, that means I no longer have to worry about... words, Dante, words. How do they work? Alright, so now we're done with the Sevi Islands. Let me change the title to... Mewtwo. Alright, I don't know if I need Waterfall or not. And Mewtwo is a Psychic type, so I need to not take anything poison with me like Nidoqueen. Or fighting. Hi, Lamb. How are you doing today? Actually, I need to take it with me anyway. You just woke up, so we're gonna see. Ah, fair. The Krabby swap is going to be temporary. There's doing a daily routine of demanding pets and attention, so that's what you're doing? Ah. Classic Debbie. Classic kitty activities. You got your eggs? All nice and poached? As soon as you wake up, she follows you. That's a desperate little kitty for you. Desperate for love and attention. The 2 black cats I have are like that all the time. And then the 2 tabbies are like, nah, I can handle my own. Went down the wrong side. It's a pigeon. Even though it's been literally 4 hours since you last saw her. That's a cat for you. These 2 could be like 10 minutes apart, and you're like, oh man, where have you been all my life? Nothing else. There's nothing over here, is there? I think I grabbed what was over here before. Yeah. Alright, time for Cerulean Cave. I do not remember the layout of this place. I just know that there's a lot of high-level Pokemon. Thing is, she still is wary of your roommate, but the moment she sees you, she starts purring very loudly. Aw. Baby kitty. Also, I don't know if they changed this cave in Fire Red Leaf Green. Geoman. I don't even know how many times I want to say the same joke. Sorry, been 9 months. She's fully grown. Ah, now she's still gonna be a baby for the rest of her life. Level 55 Graveler. What are you doing here? Floor store. Oh yeah, I probably should have bought some of those. Oh well. A Magneton. What? All right. Start coughing fit. She meowed twice in concern. Oh my god. I'm saying oh my god to your message, not your end part of the message. Kadabra. Level 55. Well, actually, wait. I can actually beat you up. Hold on. My poison point. Oh, that's bad timing. Actually, wait. Can a poison type be poison? Ooh, I probably... No, wait. I'm Master Balling Mewtwo. Never mind. Cool. Kadabra. Oh, it's going into the usefuls. I have to change the box again. Kadabra. The Psy Pokemon. It happened one morning. A boy with extra sensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Kadabra. Can you do a raffle for me, by the way? Actually, I need you to do 2 of them. Oop. Thank you. Grazie. I keep forgetting to do them with new Pokemon that we got. I don't think I did a raffle with the unknowns that we got earlier. You're so welcome. Golduck. Another 4-star. She's still purring. She's a cat. What do you want? What do you want from her? It's been 4 minutes. What do you want from her? She's trying to heal your broken bones. Parasect. 58! What are they feeding these animals? If no one joins them, it's not a big deal. Nugget. And why are they feeding these? Like Miracle Grow? There's nothing... Hi, Lavender. Machoke, ma what? I looked down, and that's when I saw it. A Golbat. There's nothing here. No. Really? Another Kadabra. Oh, it's a female. Can't escape. What do you mean? Oh, it's faster than me. Wow, what a waste of a ladder. You know, it being electric steel and it being completely immune to ground is so funny. What do you mean its only weakness it is immune to? Ditto. Why are you here? EP up. Wobbuffet. Listen, I already got you. Wait. Why? Shadow Tag, of course. Why is a... Are you fighting or are you psychic? You're psychic. What was I gonna ask? Why are you here? Destiny Bond? I mean, that's fine, but like, at least let me get you down first. Miracle. Sure. Right, no physical... There's... Right. The attacks themselves don't have splits, it's just their element. Whatever. Silly, silly. It's silly that I just lost. Like, you wouldn't think that Bite would be a special move in this. It's so silly. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait, I just realized I need to change my goal. My goal, let's see here, I need to change that. Hello? Keyboard, hello? Oh, it's locked, that's why. Why is it locked? Why can't I still not type in it? Hello? Hold on. Yeah, I can type in chat. Why can I not type in this? Yeah, that was weird. No, I mean, I got it. It's just, so whenever you're using OBS, whenever you click on certain things, like above the source's audio mixer and stuff like that, there's like a little quick thing that you can like edit in. And now I can mess with it. There's a little quick auto thing that like you can just quickly edit so you don't have to go into the properties of it. And like, that's why it's appearing immediately on screen. If I go into the properties of the text box, until I hit OK, it doesn't change. So if I go into properties now and like oh no, it does, never mind. Why did it not work then? Usually the effects of the properties don't take place until after you hit OK. Huh. Maybe they updated, changed it. But anyway, I was just changing the goal. Then now I need to have this here. Ultra Ball. A singular Ultra Ball will capture the Mewtwo. But yeah, I was trying to type in the section that's above where you type for text-based stuff. Another shadow tag. And it just would not let me type. Mirror coat. Yeah, it's not going to work this time because I'm actually using a physical attack. Stupid Wobbuffet. It's going to hit me with counter, isn't it? The sickest counter ever. Oh, never mind. God, Wobbuffet. The lasagna is in the oven. You're making lasagna! Niels, when can I move in? Wait, I have Articuno, don't I? I don't know what I can give Koki. What, Niels? What? 61! Every one of these rocks, dude, every one of these rocks seems to have a Pokemon in it. That seems to be the actual way to go. I should actually use a Max Repel here. Also, I've yet to see any level 60 Pokemon. So, well, sorry, I lied. The Parasect was level 61, wasn't it? Is Mewtwo level 70? I hope I can throw the Master Ball at it then. I don't remember if this game has the miss, like if you throw a ball, I don't know if I can miss. Oh my god, these Pokemon! What is going on? I don't need 40 billion Pokemon. Have fun, Freshie. I know what you meant. I am taking 4 steps. Ah! Alright, I'm using a Max Repel. This is getting ridiculous. Didn't mean to use the, it happens.
Pepsi.
This has been getting annoying, like 4 steps into a Pokemon.
Pepsi.
Hey, Ditto. A 67 Ditto. What's in the water? Wait. Well, now I need to check. I need to see what's in the Cerulean Cave. Oh, crap. Hey, Boulevard. How are you today? Also, thank you for following. It's so sweet of you. Also, the glitch effect that was happening up there was tripping me up. It was so weird looking. But yeah, hi, welcome in. I'm glad you're enjoying, this. High level Ditto? Yeah, it is. Yeah, 260 sub goal. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna get that high. I'm trying to check Cerulean Cave. I'm trying to see what Pokemon are here. Because I want to know what's in the water. Even though I have a Max Repel on. Magikarp, Poliwag, Goldeen, Slowbro, Kingler, Seadra. What else is there? No, that's really it. Maybe the Ditto had Dragon Breath? Yeah. Ditto totally had Dragon Breath against a Scyther that totally can learn Dragon's Breath, Freshie. No, Poliwhirl, Gyarados. I thought I said Gatorade. my favorite Pokemon, the evolution of Magikarp, Gatorade. Can't Ditto do anything? It can transform to the Pokemon that you're fighting. Or that it's fighting. So, oh, these are like Heart Gold Soul Silver spawns I'm looking at now. Yeah, so what Ditto does is it literally only knows the move Transform. And so what it'll do is it can use Dragon Breath, technically speaking. It can use technically any move. But it has to use Transform first, and what it does is it will take each of these moves, it'll transform into look like Scyther. And then it will take each of these moves and give it 5 PP. I can't remember if it copies the stats as well. And also, I think can take the ability. It has Transform Plus, where it transforms into 2 of your Pokemon. Yes, I love when my singles battle turns into a double battle in the wild. Is Ditto the only thing I want to encounter here because of the Max Repel? But yeah, Boulevard, if you ever, just hanging out or, just want to lurk, either's fun. Appreciate anyone who ever comes by and stops and says hello. Or even just, hangs out and lurks. Another one. Nah, I just access the info of your other Pokemon. It gets my Pokemon's social security number. The 3 numbers on the back of its credit card. Magneton, huh? Pokemon getting some pretty high level ranges. Why didn't I catch the Ditto? I already have a Ditto. That's why. I don't need a second Ditto. I'm not breeding 2 Dittos. There's only 1 daycare. No, I'm not catching the 67 Ditto. I don't even like that meme, Freshie. I'm old, remember? I don't think it's funny. Why is he... What is this color scheme for Mewtwo? Yeah, it is Mewtwo. It's, for some reason, like, black and pink. It's like the same color as the rock beside it.
Lizard.
Alright, hold on a sec.
Lizard.
Wow. A 67 Kadabra.
Lizard.
Lizard. Alright, let me actually save here. No, that was Kadabra. Alright, I need to update the counter real quick. Because I don't have a Mewtwo one. Alright. No, not a new folder. Accidentally made a new folder. Sure. Does Kadabra have 6 or 7 letters in the name? You can't tell. How about you count? It's 7. Count 0, increment of 1. Actually, I could do increment of 2 because I can have 2 Fire Red games going. That's what we're focused on. Don't count on me. Mew. However, the only reason why I'm doing this first... Wow, the music's different. The music is slightly different. However, there is something I want to make sure on this. I want to make sure that I can't miss the Master Ball. Alright. Now, I need to do a second, I need to do a second check on this one specifically. Because that way it'll actually be 2. I like that the music from Mewtwo is slightly different. I mean, I can go grab an image of, I can go grab an image of Shiny Mewtwo real quick, actually. So actually, yeah, we'll do that. It's gray, right? I mean, I think it's purple turns to pink. I think is what Shiny Mewtwo looks like. I'm about to check because I'm about to grab its 3D animation. Hold on a sec. Let's see, where are you? Sorry, it turns green. What? No, this isn't thumbnails. I need Pokemon assets. Alright, so I can get rid of goal. Also, hi YouTube, you get to see this live. Oh, it's so tiny. And then take both of these and move them over. His tail is so long. If it leaves the box, it's fine. All right. So let me get, we're going to do this style a little different today. We are going to, no, we're not. We're just going to do it the old way. Swap that for this. Actually, YouTube will be back. All right, YouTube. Gotta back up. Double trouble, boil and bubble. Toil. Give you more points? No. That's illegal. Oh boy. This feels so weird to only hunt on 2 games. Because we're hunting on 2 games, it will we'll do raffles every 25 instead of 50. But yeah, we're back to soft resetting for a Mewtwo. Who would have guessed? And this one's actually a lot easier to tell because of the fact that green is pretty obviously different than purple. But yeah, any bets on what it is, like how long it's going to take to get this shiny? I guarantee I'm going to lose my mind again. Oh, yeah. Can you believe it? Shiny hunting for a Mewtwo. You'll go to 578. Wow. Does nobody have faith in the fact that does nobody want to hope that I get a shiny quickly? I mean, that is fairly quick. 578 checks is really not that many. But like, man, on 2 screens, 578 is going to take a little while to get to. I need to play through Leaf Green more. 63,891. No. You want to be hopeful and relatively realistic? At least you're realistic, unlike Niels. Niels is over here throwing out a an RNG number. Also, hold on. I do want to... That was actually really good timing. I actually want to double check this. Because I'm scared that because of the level difference, I'm going to, like, it's going to miss. You know what I mean? Alright. Back soon. Have fun. That was actually a really good timing, Mess. That could happen. I'm scared it can. I don't think it can, but I am scared that it can. Like, in the original, I don't know if it can even happen in these games. In the original, you could actually miss Pokeballs. I don't know if you can miss the Master Ball in that game. I never, like, tested if you can or not. But I know you can miss normal Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls and all that jazz. And so I'm scared that, like, because of the level difference, I'm just going to miss a Pokeball throwing this. Which I don't think even exists in Pokemon anymore. I just like hearing the start of this, like, different music. It's so nice. By the way, just as a heads up for you guys, if you miss anything from Metroid Dread, the final episode or upload of that for YouTube will go up tomorrow. So if you happen to miss those streams, you can at least see what happened. All right, here's our first raffle. I need to actually copy this. And every 100 will do 10k. I actually don't know how long we'll hunt today. We'll probably hunt for a little bit, but I don't know how long that little bit's going to be. Like, I might just hunt for about 2 hours today or so. Since we've already been going for about 2 hours. But we'll see. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so we've had 3 guesses so far. One that's, what was it, 587? What was it? 578. Apparently I have dyscalculia. 578, 63,891, which, God, I hope not. And then 314. What an interesting skew of guesses. God, the intro music is so nice. Oh, second, need to... Second screen. Oh, that's not going. Ah. Can't feel anything behind the screen. I don't want to stand up to try and do it. I stopped T-posing on the screen. There. Okay, alright, okay, alright. You know, the strongest Pokemon in Gen 1, Mewtwo. Whenever you got this puppy back in the OG Gen 1, you could literally just take it solo through the Elite Four and be fine. Mewtwo's, like, stat total is wild. And, like, it's funny because, like, Mew is the one that's hinted at mostly through the game. Even though you cannot get Mew in this game. OG Gen 1, I think you had to get the Mew through, like, an event. And so whenever we go through Japanese Emerald, I'm gonna be happy to get a Mew there. Oh, actually, hold on. Interesting. All right. I need to send a message to somebody. Oh, I probably should not have, like, it just be empty noise in the back, though. Get the funny music going again. Alright. Sorry about that. It would have been a wild thing for me to, like, be typing all that time and then look at the screen. There I was, just sitting there without me even reacting. I guess I'll turn this off then. Let's see how fast I can actually take this. Or you think I should put on Malamar? You think I put on Malamar just because that seems to be the Shiny Luck theme song for me. Try listening to Malta Allegro. But why? You want me to play classical? You hate Malamar, it looks French? What? What's that have to do with anything? Also, French Malamar is actually really funny. I can't believe you want me to play classical music during stream, Freshy. Do I look like a good music connoisseur to you? Malta Allegro is a violin techno song. Who is it by? Is it by Lindsay Sterling? It's actually like her songs. Though she probably doesn't play a violin, she probably plays something else. Someone called GJ. Alright. We got G.I. Joe over here. Also, class was a perfectly normal thing to play on stream. It is. It is. That's just... I've yet to play it on mine. I mean, we've been having, like, industrial rock or, like, techno or electronica. I'm glad that I'm able to quickly do these. By the way, Freshie, we actually have some fun new redeem. I say fun. Fun new redeems where if you do exclamation shortest, exclamation longest, or exclamation random, you will get a different shiny. It's like shortest will be like the shortest hunt that I've had. Longest will be the longest hunt I've had, and random is what is essentially every shiny that I have registered on Shiny Dex. It'll be like a different clip for like each one. But yeah, random will just randomly pick between all 7 of them so far. Yeah, Snorlax is 1,000, huh? Of course it does the Articuno. I mean, to be fair, it has a 1 in 7 chance. It's not like really that low of an odds. Yes, it's also my longest hunt, that Articuno. But you can see that they use different messages there. Actually, I just realized I changed out the wrong Pokemon in my recently list there. I should have actually changed out the Magikarp, not the Bulbasaur. But oh well. What do you mean it's still on my... Yeah, it's still on my board, yeah. Like I said, it probably should have been... Like, the Articuno should have swapped with the Magikarp, not the Bulbasaur, but oh well. Remember being in the Dodo stream? Yeah, see? It's fun. Good. Little late on that, Alexis. I have that as a redeem for people to troll me when I'm not like looking at the screen to see if they can get a good timing for the shiny to appear. Was it Niels or... I think it was Niels earlier. Who did it last? No, Mast. Mast had a really good timing one earlier. About 12 minutes ago. Manifest. Are we manifesting over here, Freshie? As the green boy himself?
Pepsi.
The mint boy? he just devolves into a grass type from a psychic type. No longer has a psychic stab. Pepsi. Too real. You're terrastaling. What is it? Ooh. Terrastalizing? Is that how it's said? I'm pretty sure it's not spelled like Hera's trialing.
For just chicken.
All that in a message with 3 different triggers and picked 1. The Pokemon thing where you can go all diamond. What if I want to go platinum instead? Terrastalizing? Yeah, exactly. I don't know how it's spelled. It's a very weird word. I'm gonna Terra. Mew. Doesn't Mewtwo talk? Why is it saying Mew? Or is... You know what? Maybe... Mewtwo doesn't talk, right? He just uses telepathy, right? You're also right that I'm getting a shiny past reset 100. Well, I'd be flabbergasted to get any shiny in less than 100 resets. I think it'd be a hard thing to like beat that shortest hunt. However, when we get to like Masuda eggs or like Johto, it won't really be that uncommon. Well, I guess Masuda is still kind of rare to get it like super early, but Masuda with a shiny charm, however, is pretty common. Even if it took Kai forever to get his eggs to hatch shiny. What's going on over here? Alright, one more before the big hundo. Yeah, it's just silly that even happened. Alright. Wow, alright. Oh well. Or the purple cliff one of the two. Yeah. There it is, 100. Alright. So we'll do a 10k for this. Since it does take a lot longer to actually get up to 100 this time around. When's the 5k one? What are you talking about? None of my shiny hunts are going to require me running a 5k. No, don't leave the game. Sorry, I'm trying to do something on the side. What do this? The 5k raffle came recently? Oh, those are always like every 25 right now, since I'm only doing two I'm only doing 2 screens. If I was doing 4 screens, it's every 50. Hey, Lavender. As you can see, we got to our boy Mewtwo. You woke up again? Aw, did you take a little nappy? I wonder if this will work. Oh, interesting. Oh, whoops. What is all the octopus? What do you mean? Oh, you can do slot rules, by the way. It shows you like 3 different like special things that you can grab. Just real quick before I Alright. Keep an eye on that on my right real quick. But I mean, the octopus are just more emotes for the raffle. Like, so I can add certain emotes to the raffle, so that way, or no, raffle, the slot. Good job, Niels. So I can add like certain emotes to the slot wheel, and it will spin between those. The more that I add, the harder it is to win. And the octopus is just one that I happen to add. Interesting. Stealth Earth. You can do exclamation top space points, and it'll show you the top 5 people. Yeah, so right now it's Willy, apparently. Would have guessed that one. I certainly would have. I thought somebody else higher than him. Oh, wow. Freshy. Good job on your gamble all. You will win these slots. It has a cooldown. Remember, Freshy, I think it's 30 seconds? You're playing a dangerous game, gambling all. I mean, it's good that you're winning, but, like, you're playing a dangerous game, gambling all like that. Also, the payout for gambling all is that if you win, it just doubles what you gambled, right? This slot's payout is like 100 times the amount. What did I tell you about gambling all? Wasn't hide apparently. Every time you check your luck, it rerolls it. Yeah, so see, whenever you had 88 earlier, it rerolled down to 40. It's just that every time you check it, it changes. So it's like, do you really want to know what your luck was? Since it's going to change as soon as you check it. Oh boy. Ah yes, I remember these hunts. I remember as if I was just doing one with Articuno. I still cannot believe we did 23,000 resets on Articuno. 99% lucky. You probably should not have checked it, Niels. However, you can also check your shininess as well. The lower the number, the better when it comes to shiny. If you have the most points at the end of the month, you get to name a shiny Pokemon that has not been claimed. Remember when you have 4% shiny? I think someone got, I think the lowest I've seen is 3. Somebody probably has gotten a 1, I just didn't notice it. Niels, you're in 4th, right? How many points do you got? $286. Gambling all would put you in 1st. However, you gotta win it. Either going into 1st or you're going into last. That's the 2 options from your gambling. And there it is. Niels is in 1st. Oh yeah, actually, this is actually probably the last stream of the month, actually, because I won't be streaming on Halloween, of course. I don't think I'll be streaming again. Today is probably the last stream for the month. I don't think there'll be one on Monday or Tuesday, but who knows? I've had weirder happen. And then obviously Saturday is the first. I'm never allowed to end stream. There was one day I forgot to end stream. I think Willie messaged me saying I never turned off the stream. It was just on the ending soon screen for like 5 hours. You might be eating a lucky lasagna. What makes the lasagna lucky? I made a lasagna once from scratch. That was actually really fun. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but it was still really fun. It was really messy, but it was really fun. And I have not made one since. Yeah, Niels, you're quite handedly in the lead. Unless Willie or Kai come in here and gamble all. Actually, even... No. Yeah, if Willie or Kai come in and gamble all. Soren as well. But Evie would still be shy. Evie would have to gamble all twice. Do 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 do. Speaking of which, another raffle. Niels, if you win, what are you thinking of naming the next one? Are both of those? Yeah. I'm trying to actually check the past, like, it's weird. The past, like, couple of months, nobody's been telling me their names. So, like, K-Pad won a Pokemon. He hasn't told me yet. Kai won a Pokemon. He hasn't told me one yet. Saki has won a Pokemon. She hasn't told me yet. And Whiskers won a Pokemon. Hasn't told me yet. Which is kind of funny because Whiskers actually has a chance to take all 3 of the legendary birds' names. Because Articuno he named Kyrulius. Zapdos he named Avis Rex. But he has not... No one's named Moltres yet. Oh, there's an ad break. Alright. YouTube will be back in just a moment. So yeah, that's the list of all the different people who've won, like, shinies and stuff like that, or redeem them. So, Niels, you could very much easily take Klefki. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon that's in this generation. Like, if you wanted to, you know, if you wanted to name a Darmanitan, whatever you wanted to, like Sun Wukong or something like that, you can, and I'll name it that whenever I got to it. Because you gotta think this is going to be a multi-year, multi-long stage process of silly proportions. So yeah, if you ever want to name a Pokemon and it hasn't been claimed, you can pick whatever Pokemon you want. People are just picking this generation of Pokemon because it's the one I'm currently in. And if I named called Wukong would go hard. Yeah, that's what I named my Infernape. If you actually go back, never mind, I forgot I don't have those VODs up. When I was doing the Legends Arceus Nuzlocke for a challenge, for a challenge in a Discord, which I got, I think, 5th place in. The Infernape I had in there was called Sun Wukong. Actually, I don't even know if he actually got to Infernape. He might have just been on Furno. before he fainted. I'd have to check my Switch. Even though I'm pretty sure the VODs that I have saved from the Nuzlocke challenge actually probably does include the all the fainted Pokemon at the end. Sometimes I have good names. Sometimes I have very good names for Pokemon, but I generally do not name my Pokemon. It's why you guys get all the names. And like why I'm giving like really you guys free reign to choose what you want so long as it's still, you know, TOS. You remember that challenge? Yeah, I never did finish it, but I should go back to it at some point. It was super fun playing that challenge. I've never done a Nuzlocke before, and the fact that I did it in PLA, one of my favorite Pokemon games, like, just speaks to how fun it, like, I thought it was. It was hard, don't get me wrong. It was very hard, but it was very fun. Yeah, we got to, where we got kicked out of the village. That was the point that we got to. So we were effectively in-game. You wonder how I like ZA? I guess I'll find out whenever it ships out to me. Because, like, I loved Arceus, like Legends Arceus. I thought it was such a good game. Like, I don't think it's a main title. That's like a weird opinion I guess I have about the game. I don't know if other people have the same opinion or not, but I don't think Legends games are like mainline titles. I consider them spin-offs. And so, like, it's my favorite spin-off game. My favorite mainline game is Platinum. Like, I have, like, this weird unhealthy obsession with Platinum, and I don't know why. Like, I even have a shiny Japanese Giratina that I have in my actual save on my cartridge. Like, on my first cartridge that I got back in 2009? I think. I can actually check when I started it, since I have the 3DS in front of me. Were you playing through Platinum? Yeah, I did too recently for the Japanese Giratina. Actually, so I did that hunt offline, obviously, because I'm not in Gen 4. Let me tell you how many it took. Just so this is, I guess, official record. The Japanese Giratina that I hunted offline to get shiny. It took 3,570 resets. I got it while I was at work. It was like, I think 6 or 7 in the morning because the sun was up, and it just appeared. Yeah, I in the slowest movement possible, I gasped out loud, and then very slowly but surely went into the bag and threw the Master Ball. I had that with an extremely under odds MMO shiny. It appeared at work. What's with work and having good shiny odds? All right, so if I look at this, my Platinum game started May 1st, my birthday, in 2009. May 1st, 2009. I have a save that is 26 years old. That's wrong. That's not how math works. 16 years old. And it has all sorts of different cool Pokemon from when I was younger, and play with one of my friends who like adore Pokemon more than I did. Like, I have a level 100 Blaziken that is like bred, and like the EVs are like done well, and the stat distribution and all that jazz. He gave me a competitive level Blaziken. He also has like one of the funniest like PvP stories for Pokemon that I have. Or not funniest, fondest. I early on in Platinum, he traded me a Heatran, a level 50 Heatran, and then he wanted to have like a Pokemon battle. The point of the Pokemon battle wasn't for me to use the Heatran, but I brought it anyway, and he was not expecting me to bring it. And the funniest thing is that it listened to me every time I commanded, and I didn't even have the badge to control level 50 Pokemon yet. It was a Shiny Mareep. Alexis, you're hunting a Shiny Mareep, right? Are you hunting that in Poke MMO as well? At 555 counters, a 305 species encounter. What's 305 species encounter? It's how many Mareep you've seen. So 555 total encounters and 305 Mareep encounters. Okay. Yeah, that is super under odds. Less than 1,000. Less than my shiny Snorlax. That got seen at 1,009. Insane work there. Because Journey, though. I remember you talking about the literally like every time he came to Kai's stream. All right, 10,000 raffle because we hit another 100. We hit 200 checks so far. I'm hoping we can get to 500 checks today. I don't know if that will be possible or not. Dude, shiny hunting is such the strangest thing. I never thought that as I got older, I'd be more interested in shiny hunting. Because I definitely 100% was not interested in shiny hunting when I was a kid. I didn't even know shinies existed. Like, I did not think about the fact that the Gyarados in the Lake of Rage was a shiny. I just thought it was a different color Gyarados and that was it. Then you decided to pull an all-nighter and got it early in the morning. It rewarded you handsomely for going through the trials and tribulations of staying up all night for a Mareep. Does that make you a robot because you dream of electric sheep? Good one, Dante. I don't think I could realistically play Poke MMO if, like, the Dittos disappear when breeding and the 30,000 odds. Even with, like, boosted odds, like, even being at 24,000 odds, like, that's still silly. I think when we get to 300, I'll probably put a Malamart again just for fun. You're waiting on Pokeforce at the moment? What is that? Is that like a new Poke MMO type game? Yes? Let me go to stream elements real quick as well. I forgot to update the thing. I did see the Mewtwo where I swapped though. I always do these things like whenever I'm like doing this. Actually, that makes some sense. Alright. So that command is not updated. If you look up just exclamation hunt, it will now probably tell you that I'm hunting Mewtwo. That's mainly just for like whenever like, I'm not like on Pokemon. You can see what I'm hunting. Things like crafting professions at Johto with bigger maps, towns, and overworld encounters. Interesting. So Pokeforce is essentially doing the Let's Go route, but for Johto. That and crafting professions. Oh wait, no. Cobble. Was it Cobblemon in Minecraft? Like that? It's like combining Let's Go and Cobblemon in Minecraft. Let me see if are there any other new commands I've added? No. Oh, no. I was gonna say one is, but it's technically not. It's just, it's technically under exclamation caught, but that's exclamation random as well. Also, Shiny Dex is actually a really cool website. I'm surprised it's not more popular with the Shiny community. It seems like a very good centralized hub for everything. Especially with how popular Shine Patrol is. I'm surprised it's not more common. Can you believe it, guys? We've only spent 50 hours playing Pokemon Fire Red. True. Yeah, see, it's just, it's really good. I like using like some kind of other shiny, what is it? Hold on, I have it on my phone. Oh, so yeah, there's Shiny Dex. Where is it? I liked using Dex. I enjoyed using that one for a while. DM me an image of Azalea. Oh, actually, wait. Here's another raffle, by the way. Oh, boy. There's so many people. Why are they all facing one direction? That's more creepy than anything else. That was the spring demo? Interesting. Is it also gonna have 1 in 30,000 odds of finding a Pokemon? Or finding a Pokemon. That's how the game works. 1 in 30,000 odds of finding a Pokemon in general. Not even a shiny, just a Pokemon. What's the other 29,999? Materials. All right. It's like 1 in 10,000. Okay. It looks like 1 to 1. Okay. 1 in 10K, huh? I mean, it's still, you know, like a third reduction in the odds. Is it by the same team, Niels? It'll have a pity system? That's not how shinies work. Kidding. 1 in 30,000 is great. What do you mean? It makes the shinies mean something. Meanwhile, me struggling and suffering over here. Lamb, what is that for? No, you will elaborate. What is that for? Would I like to know, Weather Boy? Alright, I'm banning her. Go ahead and say bye to Lamb. I'm gonna ban her for a bit. No, well... It's Sounds like regret there from you, Weather Boy. Exclamation man. Starfield, huh? Why is that like the deluxe edition of it or something? That's the base game? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Out of your gourd. You are out of your mind. Deluxe 100 plus? I mean, that at least makes more sense. That price that you showed me for the base game, out of your mind. Out of your mind. There are better games to be spending that money on. Including tax, out of your mind. New games should not cost $70. Final verdict. Also, 15,000 raffle because of the fact that this is a quarter of 1,000. You have a bunch of savings? No, it's fine. It's fine. Spend your money how you want. I'm just saying, new games should not be $70. We're all adults. We spend money however we want to. That makes us happy. That's fine. Did you get it physically or digitally? You're out of your mind. You should have come with physical. Oh, your Xbox is an S? Alright, you know what? I give you the pass there. Because I also run an Xbox S. Or Xbox Series S. I know you can't insert disc. It's so stupid. Why is the Xbox Series X not S? Sorry, not have a disc drive? Why? It makes no sense. Also, I can't believe you guys just let the 15,000 raffle just die like that. I will not be redoing the raffle. 15,000 raffle because I need to pay my mom for being absolutely insane. Listen, if we can get 15,000 people in here and we can have half of them sub, I'll pay you. Striga's nose is cold. Are you sure it's just not wet? What? What? Did you not understand what I said? She has a dry nose? Oh, okay. But yeah, we cannot ascertain the difference between cold and wet. Ironically enough. I'm like, yes, you can tell something's wet, but you really can't tell if something is cold or if it's just wet. Like the inherent, like, senses of it. It's not liquid. Well, yeah, because it's frozen. She's just cold. Aw. Warm baby Strika up. She deserves it, and you know it. You have her on her back, or on your back. Why is she on your back? Using her like a backpack? By the way, Lamb, I would absolutely love to pay you, Circle, and Sal all for being my mods, but sadly I cannot do that. Lay on your stomach. Ah, so you're doing what Cat does with Luna. Yeah, because, like, if I could pay you, then that means you don't have to go to work, and you could always be here for me. Your minimum wage is good enough. That's right, $7.25. Wait, if you get commissioned... If you get commissioned, does that mean I actually only have to pay you $2.31 because you'd be like a hostess kind of thing? Or whatever they get paid? Alright. $2.31 an hour. That'd be funny. What is my hand doing? I didn't even move my arms. Yo, Warudo, you good? You good? More than what you made under the table job. You made less than $2.31 on an under the table job. Escape my basement. Yep. Yep. The dirty basement of the trailer. Escape the confines of the house sighting. I have a trailer. You are correct, yes. The basement is just dirt. What's your offer? Bro, I woke up and scrolled TikTok and found an episode of Cars the Cowardly Dog. It's the House of Discontent with like the floating head episode. I just watched that like first thing after I woke up. Good TikTok's like, oh, you like Courage, right? Here's a full episode. And then I kept scrolling and eventually found the King Ramses curse. Return the slab. What's up, my cat? Where do my 700 cats go? Into the room that is supposed to be cats. Until they get adopted. Speaking of which, Lamb, whenever you move over here, you're going to adopt all 4 cats, right? You associate a trailer with a small van. Uh-huh. No. It is a single wide trailer, not a pull or a pickup. No, what they actually have a name. I can't remember what it is. If you move because you're still trying to talk to Circle about it, he's at work right now, and I know he's at work because he restopped and then said he's going to work. Hey, you want to go get Soren for me? Ask them to come stop by. It's still not working. I'm not surprised. Oh well. They've also been busy, if you remember correctly. Yeah, I know. Soren's always busy. Like, actually. They're trying to get their stuff together as well. New. Also, you'll be able to afford a 1-bedroom or a studio by yourself up there. Especially when you're across the country. Not necessarily. You probably actually could. I know that my sister's boyfriend's looking for people to work in landscaping with them. Alright, let me change the music. We're gonna listen to Malamart again. Because why not? Malamart's the best music, right? Oh, don't start playing Astacross this video. Malware. Alright. Mute this. And we'll get that music going. Sorry, YouTube, that's going to be quiet for just a moment. Like, for the purposes of sound. There we go. Yeah, but tell me I'm interested. You actually love to do landscaping stuff? Interesting. Also, hi Lavender. Love the Totodile emote. I mean, you would literally have to like make sure you don't hurt yourself, because I don't know. He would prefer to have people who didn't get hurt. Like in a landscaping job, you cannot really call out. And you would be getting out of here? I mean, I guess. Hey, sister's boyfriend, how about I just give you all my friends? So that way that you have like a workforce right there. I say landscaping, I don't know the full extent of stuff that he's actually doing. I know that like whenever he was talking to Circle, it was talking about like hedge trimming and trees and taking care of that stuff like that, which I guess is a form of landscaping, but I don't know the full extent of stuff that he does, because I know he does more than just, you know, bushes and trees and grass and stuff like that. Not to mention you would have more room to get part-time? Is that what this says? Physical therapy. Physical therapy. I got it. I got it. Keep going. Keep going. You can't help your back if you don't do some things to risk hurting it, in a sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Just go... Just go work at a cranberry farm. You'll get plenty of money. Sitting are the main things that hurt your back the most. But you... How do I say this elegantly? There's not too many jobs that you can get that pay well while laying on your back. Yeah, but if you're moving, it's fine. Fair. Bop, bop, bop. I wonder what they're saying in the song. Also, the dance for the song is super silly, and I wish I could do it with my model, but I can't. The hands don't go that low. Like, even if I stand up, the hands, like, move to, like, my head on the model. I mean, I can let him know. But outside of that, he doesn't, like, use Discord or anything like that. But also, you'd have to, like, move to the general area that Thorin actually lives at, which is actually really funny. Because whenever Circle and him were talking about it, it turned out that he worked, like, or he needs people to work at essentially the exact area where Soren is. It's really funny. Well, rather than the exact area, it's like the part of the service area that he works in. More excuses for road trips. Like I said, after stream, I'll let him know and see what he says about it. Though, granted, you would have to probably be there for him to be like fully more invested into it, just like with Circle. he's not there either currently, so. But he's always looking for people to work. Since he owns the business and stuff like that, he does obviously have final say on who he hires. Well, you know the states that me, Soren, and Circle all live in. We live in 3 different states. You'd have to go visit Soren. Bop, bop, bop. Here's a raffle, by the way. Also, this feels like lottery music. I think it's kind of like the funny thing about gambling with, or gambling about shiny hunting with this is that like I'm kind of like gambling like with funny gambling music. You can stay in a hotel, you're a big bad adult. I'm sure you are. Can't wait for my next shiny to also appear to Malamart, and now I have back-to-back Malamart music, like shiny videos to post. Just talk about it more in private. You can talk about whatever you want. If you want to talk about it in private, that's cool. If you want to talk about it in the open, it's also fun. I know you're serious. That's why I told you about it. You know what? I think I know what's capturing. I know what it's capturing now. My shirt start, and I think the shadow, because the light is like kind of like slight. That's actually my actual hand. It's like behind me, and it's obviously above me, but it's like slightly behind me. So I think my shadow's casting onto my shirt. Why is my phone not working? Alright. But yeah, I mean, as long as, like, you know, personal details aren't given out, we can talk about anything in stream. It doesn't bother me. Like, if you're like, yeah, I live on, like, 123 Cromarty Street in, like, you know, London, England, it's like, don't tell me that. Yeah, I actually live at number 10 Downing Street. I have to like keep looking at my phone for like all the like different notifications and stuff like that. Because like I have like things muted on my PC right now. Because if I don't, then it gets really loud. Which Pokemon town would you prefer to live in? Does the generation matter? And while I'm living in that city, do I hear the music of that city? Just playing over intercoms. The music, sure. Well, I'm about to run. What is the, what is the town in Emerald with the trees where there's like invisible Kecleons? Like that one seems like a pretty dope place to like live in. That or Bellstone, because Bellstone's music is just A+ tier. Like, I probably should just look up what the town is in Emerald, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, sure, I have to deal with Kyra and Groudon fighting every so often, and, you know, a giant sky snake coming down to stop it every so often, but... Fort Tree City? That makes sense. Like, there's problems with, like, all sorts of different towns, like, whenever it comes to, like, in different places. So, like, if I pull it up a map of, like, Kanto, right? Aside from all these being, like, literal Japan, but you know what I mean. What is it? What is it? Alright, Poke Earth. Yeah, so if I go into here, right? So obviously not counting starter cities. You have... Hold on. Alright, so you have Viridian, right? This small town where you have a whole bunch of trainers coming through in order to, like, get to, like, the Pokemon League. So it's already a high traffic town for that alone. But then you also deal with the fact that, you know, the leader of the local crime syndicate is the gym leader for there, which I think is a bigger problem. So that's probably why you wouldn't want to stay in Viridian. Let's see here. Alright, next we have is Pewter City, which I'm trying to get the map layout of this. Pewter City, you have the museum, right? Which you actually have to pay to enter, if I remember correctly. And unless I'm a scientist, I really wouldn't care about that. There's also, like, nothing else interesting other than that museum there. And, like, to the south, I have a city filled... I have a forest filled with bugs. So, like, I wouldn't want to do that. And to the right is a mysterious cave with Clefairy that like to do, you know, ritualistic dances. Probably not a place I want to be. Next would be, what, Cerulean? The Cerulean. It's, like, disconnected from everywhere else. Except for, like, you know, Saffron? Right? Saffron City? Is that what it is? Yeah, Saffron. Like, if I don't have a drink to give the guys, I'm essentially isolated from a metropolis, which is really funny. I have a crazy scientist who's trying to turn people into Pokemon living above me. But that'd be pretty bad. People are going to go missing because some one mad scientist wants to turn people into Pokemon, and vice versa. So Cerulean's probably not the best place to be. Especially considering the idea that, you know, Mewtwo's in a cave nearby, and he could probably just psychopathically just destroy the mountain, and there goes everyone. That's just psychopathically? Telepathically. No, that's not right. Psychokinetically. The suit with the gambling machine or the one with the trainer zone in red would be good. The trainer zone? Like... I mean, unless you're talking about, like, the Safari Zone. What is it? Is it Cerulean? Not Cerulean. What is it? Celadon. Celadon, I think, has the gambling area. Which Celadon would actually be a pretty good place to be. Because it has, like a pretty decent-sized apartment store there. It has gambling. It does have a rocket hideout, though. But you do have a gym full of, like, only women. And women. You know what I mean? Women. Just don't be, you know, peeking through the window like the one old guy is. Respect women. Dude, Saffron is... It's such a weird place, but it keeps getting attacked because of Silphco. Like, you have, like, the whole, like, corporate deal with, like, Saffron being a metropolis. It is the biggest city in the game, too. But it does have like a nice martial arts dojo, so that would actually be pretty nice. Cinnabar's an island, I don't have to explain that. There's also an abandoned mansion there that nobody's living in, so I don't have to explain that. And then Fuchsia. Fuchsia does have the Safari Zone, so that would keep you pretty entertained. But it also kind of has like a zoo there, you know? A zoo of different Pokemon like Chansey and Lapras. It also has a beach, you know? There's a cycling road nearby. I guess that could also work for Celadon. So I guess Kanto or Kanto has like some pretty good ones. Celadon, Fuchsia, Saffron. Those are probably the top 3. If you live in, I'd say Saffron then for like Kanto. However, Vermilion City seems like it's kind of like a snooty place to be in because it has like the service or the ocean liners that stop by, you know. And so I feel like Vermilion would probably be too snooty. And then Lavender, you know, that's I don't want to live in a literal ghost town. As much as I like ghosts. And the supernatural. Yeah, so I think Saffron would probably be the one I'd pick for Kanto. Johto, I'd have to like go through each of the cities like individually. Because I don't know their names in Johto. I like having an idea on like what areas to talk about whenever it comes to like stuff like that, just because it's like otherwise I get out of all the generations. Yeah, Fort Tree City. What about you, Mast, if you're still listening through that rambling? Ba, ba, ba. If I stop getting distracted, I could probably actually get to the 500 part. With Safari, I can't really tell because you're in the shower. What's with everybody showering while on streams? You, Freshy, Koki, he's usually in a bath though. Imagine taking a shower and all you listen to is Malamart. Some dude on the internet just rambling about what fictional Pokemon town he live in. I might have to change the song for like the last 100. I can't keep listening to this. It's a stupid goofy song, but like, man. It makes me feel like I'm entering an insane asylum. I should be locked up in a padded room. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba. Ba ba ba. What's funny is that I know there's a slight delay like in the way that audio like exports on here. So like I'm probably like either like a moment too soon or a moment too late compared to the music whenever you guys hear it and then hear me at the same time. I actually tried singing into a recording once with like the song itself playing. So that way I could see what the timing was, and I think I was like slightly too early, which is really weird. I don't know like why the microphone would like pick me up singing at the same time as the song. It'd be like different timed. But that was also when I was testing the microphone. Alright, 2 more checks for Malabart. And we're probably just gonna switch to like Kirby music or something. You know, whenever I started this Living Dex challenge, I did nothing that would be so many static encounters in the first generation. Alright. Alright, so let me do a 10k raffle real quick. And then we do Kirby music. What is this one? It's just 2 hours of happy and underrated Kirby music, so. All right. What is this? Weird. All right. Deal with that later. Okay. Good evening, Z is in-game. Sorry for the silence. You won't spoil it for you? Lavender, you don't have to apologize. Enjoy Staryu holding a sword. Hey, you don't have to apologize. I'll say it time and again. I just enjoy people being here in any kind of capacity. Whether they're lurking and doing stuff in the background or if they're talking. I mean, I'm just a silly goober on the internet who just wants you guys to, like, you know, have a chill space to hang out and laugh and be goofy. Sometimes serious moments do come up, and we'll handle them accordingly. Gotta have a little bit of the serious with the silly, you know? Error 404. So yeah, Lavender, don't apologize for, you know, doing stuff in the background while you're lurking or getting like super deep into ZA. I'd rather you be having fun anyway. Shinies don't exist, you guys. I can attest that I think 7 shinies exist that I am certain of. Sorry, 8, because I do own my own Giratina. All the others are mythical. So of the 3 Pokemon that you've listed, Alexis, which one is the one that you're most, like, wanting to go after? Ditto, Mareep. Oh, what was the third one? You listed the third Pokemon, I can't remember it, though. It was in, like, the midst of a whole bunch of messages. I was hoping having the model forward will make my hand actually match properly, but it doesn't. I'm touching my cheek, like my right cheek. Oh, Eevee. Or Soul Silver Mareep. Gotcha. Your best bet for Soul Silver is to actually do the Masuda method. At least I think it's still in Soul Silver, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I mean, it was introduced in the Gen 4 game, so I would assume that that would also apply to those. Soul Silver is so hard. I could probably get a, the Japanese Ditto for you if you want. That way you'll actually be able to do the Masuda method. 1 in 8,000 odds makes a shiny impossible. Dude, I don't... How do people do 1 in 30,000 odds? I feel like I would lose my mind more if I had more... Like, if every hunt was essentially Articuno. You got 11 shinies in 1 in 30k? How? I don't get it. Meanwhile, I'm struggling over here with a 1 in 8,000. Weed. 420. One with 1,892. It was your starter, right? Because you did a starter hunt on Soul Silver. To be fair, how often are you hunting in 1 in 30,000 versus hunting in a 1 in 8,000 game? You seem to play Poke MMO quite a lot. So that would also have some kind of, like, skewing for the data, Alexis. To be fair, like, so I'm Masuda hunting in Absol right now in Platinum. Not like while I'm playing this, but like in general, just like offline. And like Masuda method in Gen 4 is definitely more forgiving, but like I'm already, I think 150 eggs in, and it's just like, well, when does this get any easier? It takes about 12 minutes to get 5 eggs and hatch all 5 of them. Because apparently Absol decided it wanted to have over 4,000 steps to hatch, and then me having a Mad Cargo with Flame Body as the lead Pokemon cuts it in half, so it still takes a while anyway. Oh, actually, here's a raffle. I didn't realize we passed it for 425. 1,600 hours in Pokemon versus 10 hours in Soul Silver, so I think it's a little skewed in Pokemon's favor. How was the Lucky Lasagna, Niels? It was delicious. Can I have some? Will you feed your screen? Just take a piece of lasagna and just push it into the screen. I'll get it. It would fall into my lap and I'll eat it later. If only it was that easy. Taste-o-vision. Like smell-o-vision. Niels, what's your next hunt in Poke MMO? $5,726 encounter catching dittos. Ooh boy. You was horde hunting Axu last time you played? Did you get your Axu in Poke MMO? Oh, Alexis, do you want a Japanese ditto? Or Masuda hunting Mareep and Soul Silver? I don't know if you're far enough along to get the daycare with Mareep. I don't know how far into Soul Silver the daycare is. I'm assuming you can still trade online with Gen 4 games. Though I don't remember how it works. You don't care about Reap, you're just playing Pokemon for EV. Fair enough. Yeah, Niels here also, Niels here did care for Mareep though. 305 encounters for Mareep in Poke MMO. Like species encounters. Aside from Kai, Niels here is the resident Poke MMO shiny getter. And to be fair, Kai doesn't really play Pokemon that much, but he's stupid lucky when it comes to the shinies in that game. Actually, speaking of Poke MMO, Alexis, are you gonna try and play Poke Force? Is that what it was, Niels? I don't know if that'd be my type of game, but... Nope, you don't like Poke Force? And why might that be? I'm just curious. What part of Poke Force does not appeal to you, Alexis? I asked that as an ad kicks in, so I'll reset this and wait for the ad break to end, so hold on, YouTube. I should get a Pro Controller at some point for the Switch. I just don't play it enough to warrant using it when I could just use the Joy-Cons and the little controller attachment thing. But dude, Shiny, Shalfa, Spinarak, and Weedle, huh? Are you trying to get a Shalfa Trico or just a Trico? A Shalfa Trico or just a shiny one in general? I love that the it's just bright enough in my room where if I open my mouth you can see it. Oh, you're hunting Trico and Ruby. Oh. Are you egg hunting it or starter hunting it? Honestly, I thought about hunting like doing all the games in the remake versions up until Gen 5. Like I thought about doing, you know, like Gen 1 and Fire Red Leaf Green, Gen 2 and Heart Gold Soul Silver, Gen 3 and Omega, and Gen 4 and BDSP and stuff like that, but I thought that that'd be too much, and I want to use Gen 2's eggs so bad. Starter's been over half a year. It's okay, you'll get there, Mast. It took me a full year to get all 3 starters in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And I didn't realize that until I added the Pokemon into Shiny Dex. Because we got the Charmander, which is now Charizard, on March 31st? Right? Is that what it is? We got it on March 31st, I believe, of 2024. And then Bulbasaur was on like March 3rd of 2025. And I got Squirtle in between both of those. So like it took almost an entire year to get all 3 starters for these games. And Articuno took even longer. I think Articuno took probably about 7 months. But also, how often are you hunting and how many checks are you getting in? Oh boy. Green Mewtwo. Where are you? Also, why'd they choose green? Green's such an odd color for Mewtwo. Like, they could have made its tail blue to match its, like, you know, Mew counterpart. Only like 25 checks on average if you play. I mean, that's fine. You used to watch TV when you're loading into a game. Gotcha. So you do it incredibly passively. I mean, to be fair, every single shiny that I do on here, right, in the Shiny Living Dex is all online. So, like, you guys get to see all my hunts. My offline hunts are just kind of are kind of like that, just whenever I happen to like want to do it, or like I'm watching like YouTube and thinking, you know what, I could do some Masuda Absol eggs real quick. Like a 20-minute YouTube video will get me like essentially 2 full cycles of eggs. Well, a little under that, but I can always just finish like 3 eggs that I still need to hatch. Well, online, you gotta think, man, I'm giving you guys like the full breadth of what it is to shiny hunt as a dweeb like me. But as I was saying earlier in the stream when we were still doing the Sevi Islands, Saturdays will probably be wrapping up the other games I still need to play, like the Super Star Wars games and Final Fantasy VIII. But it all depends on whenever ZA arrives. I'll try to save those exclusively for streams. I'm going to inadvertently become a specifically Pokemon streamer for a while, I guess. Alright, 14 more checks and we'll wrap up for the day. Devil Exploration and Mewtwo hunts, huh? But hey, on the bright side, I can now trade in this game with Fire Red. I can now trade with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald if the time ever comes for needing to do that. Like Deoxys, for example. Yeah, the whole point of the Sevi Islands is to get trading eventually with the other Gen 3 games. That and, you know, some Fire Pokemon, Moltres, and Gen Pokemon. But like the main overarching goal in that is just to get the training link set up. I don't know what the difference between Link 1 and Link 2 is with Sapphire and Ruby and Sapphire. But oh well. Eight more checks. What I might do is I might try, and I do mean this, I might try to take my Leaf Green games with, like, save with me to work and try to get it caught up with Fire Red. So I can do 4 hunts as opposed to 2. Because I need every advantage I can get whenever it comes to these 1 in 8,000 odds. Alright, last set of checks before the end of the day. Let me get both the games up. Yeah, okay, add them flip by accident. $500, yeah. This is gonna be the last check for the day because we did like the Sevi Island, like the finishing of Sevi Islands earlier. And so I figured, and I also need to like do some stuff around the house before too long. Because what time is it? It's 2:18. So yeah. So that'll probably be the end for today. Especially for like YouTube. So yeah, I have to shine it. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's not the worst thing though. Oh, we have Articuno though, so I can't really complain. My 23,000 Articuno. It's so silly. Yeah, so just to recap, even though I was doing that kind of already, we finished the entirety of the Sevi Islands, so we have access to Moltres now. So we can now finish up doing Leaf Green stuff, which I'm gonna do that offline. I'm gonna do the story for Leaf Green and get caught up and stuff like that. Which that means I get to catch Articuno just straight up in the Seafoam Islands on Leaf Green, which is gonna be helpful for the Elite Four. But anyway, we'll see how well or how far I get into Leaf Green before next, before next weekend. Because I think Sunday I'm still going to be streaming for Pokemon, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, and then we got 500 checks on Mewtwo. Fully getting through the Cerulean Cave, capturing what, a Kadabra, and I think that's it actually. I think we only had to capture a Kadabra. Yeah, because Wobbuffet, I was thinking like, what else did I do in the cave? And then it was Wobbuffet beating me up with Shadow Tag. But anyway, if you want to say bye to YouTube, now would be the time to do that. I'm going to give you a final raffle for the day. But yeah, so with that, YouTube, we'll be back next time with probably more Pokemon shenanigans. That or it will be Final Fantasy VIII into Disc 3. It's going to be one or the other. But anyway, with that, thank you all for coming. I'll bid you adieu. I'm Mewtwo Mori. Have a good one, YouTube. And if my hand wants to work, bye.